Good morning, sir.
Good
Sir,
morning, beta.
Good morning, sir.
Good
okay, sir.
morning.
Sir, could you yesterday's work in the group, sir, please?
Yesterday's what lessons?
Yes, sir, please, sir.
We started with molarity, some numerical molarity. Okay, I'm trying.
So we were doing equivalent mass.
Yeah, the last part. I'm sending. Is the page visible? Yeah. I have sent some pages. No, this was over. This was I have done. Did you get this one? Still समझ जाएंगे. Many in the lobby still joining. Can you see my copy clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's do some more questions. Question number one. What is the class number? Can anyone say? Class serial number
Sir,
For
for
A
A
section
section
Sir,
it
it
is
is
class
9.
9.
number 9.
9,
Sir, for A section it is 9.
4
9A,
for B section, it is
11
11.
in B. Okay. And this 220426. Okay. Uh, how? Write one more question. How many gram equivalents of copper is present in 635 gram of copper sulfate? Okay. Again, summary in the lobby. Can you see the question clearly? How many gram equivalents of copper is present in 635 gram of copper sulfates? And there is a hint for this question. Number of gram equivalents of a substance is equal to given mass by equivalent mass.
Sir, is it 635 grams of copper sulfate?
Yes, beta. And what is gram equivalent? 1 gram equivalent is equal to equivalent mass expressed in grams. Example, 1 gram equivalent of zinc is equal to 32.5 gram. 1 gram equivalent of Ag is equal to 108 gram. 1 gram equivalent of copper is equal to 63.5 gram. So now these are the conceptual parts for solving this type of question. So first you find out in 635 gram of copper sulfate, how many grams of copper is present? If you have calculator, you can do. Do you all have calculator?
Sir, 10 gram equivalents of copper? Yes, sir.
No, no. It is given copper sulfate beta, that is CuSO4. That's why I'm asking to use calculator. Some students may get confused with the value of 63.635. But this is the mass of copper sulfate in total. This is not the given mass of copper in it. This is the total mass of copper sulfate, 635 gram. In 635 gram of copper sulfate, how many grams of copper you have? You find out. Any help required? First, you calculate the molecular mass of copper sulfates or that molar mass. Can you calculate? Pratiji, are you present, beta?
Sir, is it 3.98?
You are saying the answer?
Yes, sir.
So, did you calculate the molecular mass?
Yes, sir.
How much you got?
159.5.
Okay, okay, yes. Simeon, did you calculate
Sir,
like
doing,
this?
sir. They're doing.
Doing okay, beta. So, copper 63.5, sulfur, how much?
32.
32, and
32.
oxygen 16 into 4,
4.
64.5, so it is 59, and this is 12 plus 159. 159.5. In 159.5 gram of copper sulfate, How much copper is there? 63.5 gram. In 1 gram of copper sulfate, how much? 63.5 by 159.5. And in
Sir, can you
65,
say language? It's
copper is equal to 63.5 divided by 159.5 into 635. How much you got,
Sir, can
beta?
you take the copy little bit up?
Yeah. Now, visible?
so can you repeat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In 159.5 gram of copper sulfate, the mass of copper present is 63.5. This part you have to understand, you have to follow unitary method. You have to calculate in 159.5 gram of copper sulfate, what is the mass of copper present? CD, have you done this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vita. And how, what is the value got here? 63.5 by, how much? Simeon, what is the value got here? The mass of copper?
Sir, 1 minute,
Vidya, are
sir.
you doing? Yeah. Has to find out the mass of copper.
Sir, 252.81.
You said 252.252.81. Now let me compare, please.
Sir,
Yes, sir, it's correct.
252.805 grams.
805. 8. Let it be 8. 250.8.
Yes, sir.
Nitinjoy, are you doing this? So are them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is the value you got here for the mass of copper?
Sir, doing.
Okay. Any confusion, please ask. I am not in a hurry.
So,
You can move very slowly.
sir, the answer is 252.8.
How much, beta?
Sir,
252.
252.805.
250 to 8. Okay, let it be 8. Okay, up to 8. Okay, so you got the mass of copper in 635 gram of copper sulfate as 252.58 gram. So, number of gram equivalents is a new question. Please pay attention. If you have doubt, you can ask it. I may wait for you. So, number of gram equivalents copper is given mass. That means the mass of copper you got 252.8 divided by equivalent mass of copper. What is the equivalent mass of copper? You can say if it is copper plus 2, no? Then
Sir,
copper
it
sulfate
is
Sir, 31.7.
31.5775 gram.
75. It is RC. You go. Okay, now divide and tell me how much coming. RC.
So it is 252.8
58 by
divided by
31.75. Yeah.
so it is 7.962.
Okay. This was gram equivalents. Any doubt in this question? Please ask. Otherwise, I will give you one more question like this.
Sir, one more.
One more.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question 2. How many? This is more simple question. How many gram equivalents of copper weigh
Sir, can you
0.635?
take the copy little bit left?
Yes. Now, okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. How many gram equivalents of copper weigh 0.635 gram? This is the direct question. I hope all of you can do this. You know the formula. Given mass by equivalent mass. You have to write the mass of copper, then equivalent mass, then take the formula. Aditya, Khatija and yeah, almost has solved.
Sir, the answer is 0.02.
02.
Yes, sir.
So Sri and then others have done this. Okay. So number of Pratiji, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Could you understand question number 1?
Sir, I joined now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Should I show you the first page? You can take a screenshot.
Sir, actually, I'm attending the class in laptop, so your screen is not your screen is not fully visible to me. It is only hazy. It is hazy. Your screen
Oh
is
my
hazy.
God. Maybe network problem beta. Okay, at the end of the class, I will send you. But question number 2, you start from question number 2 and I'll tell you the formula. Can you read the question number 2 here? This page. Beta. Note down please. How many gram equivalents of copper weigh 0.635 gram? Can you hear me clearly? Patichi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So there is a formula to find out the number of gram equivalents. Given mass of the substance divided by equivalent mass of the substance. Here given mass of copper is 0.635 gram and equivalent mass of copper, all of you know, atomic mass by valency. Last class we have done equivalent mass of copper. Atomic mass 63.5 by valency 2, that is 31.75 gram. Okay. And the
Yes.
unit is gram per equivalent. Equivalent mass of any element or any substance is gram, it is expressed in gram per equivalent. Okay. So now number of gram equivalents of copper is equal to given mass. What is the given mass in this question?
0.635.
0.635 gram. And uh, equivalent mass is 31.75 gram. Okay. So how much you got? 0.2.
Sir, 0.02.
0.02. Okay. So number of gram equivalents is 0.02. If you have doubt, please ask. Like this, we will be doing simple questions. Because of online class, we have to move slowly. Some may have problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pratichi, could you understand this question better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else having doubts? Please ask the doubts. Some may have poor network. Those who have poor network, I will send you the pages and you can ask me doubt in the WhatsApp. I will try. Okay. So next, equivalent mass of base is equal to molecular mass by acidity. Acidity means the number of OH groups present in it. Suppose it is magnesium hydroxide, basicity, sorry, acidity is 2. Aluminum hydroxide, acidity is
3.
3. Like this. Okay. So all of you calculate equivalent mass of aluminum hydroxide, AlOH whole 3. Okay. So later, are you trying beta? Like absent today.
So that is molecular mass by acidity.
Yeah, acidity. For base, you have acidity, means how many OH groups are there. So you have to find out equivalent mass of aluminum hydroxide.
So 26.
How could you calculate beta?
Sir, first the molecular mass, which is 27 plus 16 into 3 plus 3.
You see, 27 plus 17 into
16
3.
into 3.
17. Because it is OH, no? 16
Yes,
plus
sir.
1. Could you understand beta?
Yes, sir.
Rupsa, have you solved this, Rupsa?
Sir, is it okay if we do like oxygen and hydrogen separately?
Yeah, OH, you have to add atom masses, aluminum 27, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1. So if you take OH as a group, that is 17 into 3.
Okay.
You understand? And then you add.
So that I divided by 3, so I got
Yeah, yeah,
26.
you should divide by 3. Hmm? So 51,
26.
78
78
by,
by 3.
by 3. Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
Rupsa, do you hear me? Okay, next one for acids. Equivalent mass of an acid is equal to molecular mass by basicity. This is done in section B. So if I give you H2SO4, what is the basicity? How many H plus ions are there? Replaceable H plus ions are there. So basicity 2. Yeah. So H3PO4, basicity
3.
H3PO3, basicity 2. So H3PO2, basicity 1. So you see the structures as I have given earlier. How many OH groups are there? You have to count. In H3PO4, you have three OH groups. So three OH groups will release three H plus ions. And in H3PO3, you see the structure. Only two OH groups are there. The H bonded to P will not be ionized as H plus. Only the H atom bonded to oxygen atom get released as H plus ion. Since that bond is polar. We will be discussing this in chemical bonding later on. So in H3PO2, there is only one OH group. That's why only one H plus ion will be furnished by this. Okay. So now all of you calculate equal mass of H3PO4. Okay. Susri, could you understand this better? Susri Maharana?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Siddhi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta, continue.
So 32.67 is the answer.
So how could you get this beta? What is the molecular mass?
Sir, 98.
Correct. 98 by
3.
okay. How much you got?
32.6.
32.66.
66. Okay. Over. Now one more simple question. How many gram equivalents of sulfuric acid H2SO4 weigh 49 milligram? Okay. How many gram equivalents of sulfuric acid weigh 49 milligrams? And you know the formula. Number of gram equivalents is equal to given mass divided by equivalent mass. So you can calculate equal mass of sulfuric acid, given mass to be in grams. It is given in milligram, you have to convert to grams. The given mass is given in milligrams, you have to convert it to grams. How can you do? How can you convert 49 milligram to grams?
Sir, 49 by 1000.
That is 0.049. Okay.
0.0.
Then
Yes, sir.
equivalent mass you can get by the formula molecular mass by basicity, and here basicity of sulfuric acid is 2. Molecular mass you can calculate. Sada,
Sir, the answer will be 0.001.
maybe something like that.
Yes, sir, it is 0.001.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of you try, please. I expect all of you should understand. All are equal for me. Don't hesitate to answer, hesitate to ask doubt. If you have doubt, please ask. I will cooperate. I am not running away. Okay. So, you write given mass of sulfuric acid is 49 milligram, that is 0.049 grams. You have to convert milligram to grams. Then equivalent mass of sulfuric acid, molecular mass is 98. by 2, that gives you 49. Okay. So number of gram equivalents of sulfuric acid H2SO4 is equal to given mass, that is 0.049 divided by 49. Hmm? 0.001. You got like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And next, the application of equivalent mass. You have to calculate equivalent masses of oxygen.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, but 1 milligram is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 grams.
Minus 3 grams, beta. That is minus 6 kilogram. Okay, beta.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Milli
sir.
means, milli means 1 by 1000 of anything. Over. Hmm? I see. Is it okay, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, let us try one more concentration term, normality. Given by capital N, that is N by V. Here N stands for number of gram equivalents of solute, and V, volume of solution in liters, exactly like molarity. So number of gram equivalents N is equal to capital N into V. The normality into volume in liters gives you number of gram equivalents. Okay. And the unit is gram equivalents per liter. Okay. So let us solve one question to understand its application. Calculate the normality of a solution containing 4.9 grams of sulfuric acid in 2000 milliliter of its aqueous solution. Is the question clearly visible, or should I read it now?
Sir, can you read it?
Yeah. Calculate the normality of a solution containing 4.9 grams of sulfuric acid in 200 milliliter of its aqueous solution. Is the question visible, Simeon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please continue. If in help required, please ask.
So
Sir,
0.05 gram
0.05
equivalent per liter.
gram equivalents per liter.
Okay, when you are trying successfully, I hope. So first you have to find number of gram equivalents. Okay, so here given mass of sulfuric acid is 4.9 gram. So number of gram equivalents you should write in words. No, number of gram equivalents of sulfuric acid N is equal to given mass by equivalent mass. Given mass is 4.9, equivalent mass 49. That gives you 0.1. Okay, and then volume is 2000 milliliter, that is 2 liters. So normality capital N is equal to N by V, and here N is 0.1, V is 2. Okay, 0.05 gram equivalents. Would you compare the answer like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Asi, do you have the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Siddhi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Simeon?
Yes, sir. Same answer.
Okay. Ritesh? Doing better? Ritesh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Saradya?
Yes, sir.
What about Arnav? Not coming to class? Okay. Ask him to join regularly. Okay. So this is about normality. And let us discuss more questions on normality like in molarity we did. Okay. Question 2. How many gram equivalents of sulfuric acid is required to us make 1.2 liter of 0.2 N H2SO4. This is the simple question for you. First you
Sir,
try.
can you repeat the last part?
Uh, how many gram equivalents of sulfuric acid is required to make 1.2 liter of 0.2 N? Means normality 0.2, 0.2 N H2SO4.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, better.
So
Anushka,
0.24 gram equivalent.
Yes, sir.
you got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very easy question. But all of you should understand
Like
number of The hint is number of gram equivalents is normality to volume. Yes, beta. How
Sir,
many have
zero
done?
point two four gram equivalent.
So same answer.
Same answer. Anushka, the same
Yes,
answer you
sir.
got.
I got 0.24.
Okay. Many have raised hand. Divankar, could you solve this beta? Okay. So let us compare your answer. Normality 0.2 and volume 1.2. If you multiply, how much you got?
0.24.
0.24 gram equivalents. Okay, next one more easy question. How many grams of H2SO4 is required to prepare 200 milliliter of 0.25 N H2SO4? How many grams of sulfuric acid is required to prepare 200 milliliter of 0.25 N, capital N, sulfuric acid? Almost similar method you follow.
Sir, 0.05.
Yes, sir, 0.05.
Sir,
And you said
0.05.
0.05 grams. I asked how many grams, not gram equivalents. Your answer 0.05 grams or gram equivalents.
Sir, gram equivalents.
So you have to find out how many grams.
Sir, 2.45 grams.
So we have to multiply it by equivalent mass to get the
Yes,
final answer.
yes, yes. That's why this question is something different, but easy question. All of you can do this. So number of equivalents. First you find out number of equivalents.
So the answer is 2.45 grams.
2.45. Yeah. That is 0.25 into 0.2. How much you got?
Sir, 2.4. So,
No, number of
0.05.
0.05.
0.05.
0.05 gram equivalents. Mass of 1 gram equivalent H2SO4 is 49 gram, you know. Only to know this.
Yes,
1 gram
sir.
equivalent means 49 gram. It's equivalent mass, you know. So mass of 0.05 gram equivalents of sulfuric acid is 0.05 into 49. Like this you have done.
Yes, sir.
How much coming?
So 2.45.
2.44.
2.45
Okay. I
grams.
hope all of you understood. Any doubts? Please ask. Hmm? Aryan, are you present, beta? Aryan, perhaps absent. Okay, so this is about normality and one more application on dilution of solution. So question number 4. 1.2 liter 0.2 N H2SO4 plus 0.3 liter of 0.1 N H2SO4 is equal to dash N H2SO4. You would understand the question. Let me zoom it. Yeah. N1 V1 plus N2 V2 is equal to N into V1 plus V2. This is direct formula, but you can do individually or by unitary method. Formula for mixing two solutions. This is mixing type question. If you mix two solutions of the same solute and solvents, this is the
Karim,
formula.
camera is coming blur.
Okay, okay. Wait. There's frequent power cut. That's why the Wi-Fi is becoming weak. Wait. Perhaps this is mobile network going on. Now visible.
Yes, sir.
1.2 liter of 0.2 N H2SO4 plus 0.3 liter of 0.1 N H2SO4 is equal to dash N H2SO4. If you mix two
So
solutions,
the
what?
answer is 1.2